Dear viewers, welcome back my React playlist. In this episode, I will discuss how to implement radio button group in React application. Let's create the component first. Let's add a file, React Radio JS. Inside this file, I'll generate a React Radio component with the help of React code snippet. Here is the command rfc. Let's include this component in the app component so that we can see this component in browser. Here import React Radio. Let's add here. Let's add some radio buttons inside these components. Here I have added 3 radio buttons. One is for male, second one is for female, and third one is for other. And here we can see the type of the radio button is radio, and I have designed these radio buttons using classes from Bootstrap. Let's see in browser. Let's click the radio buttons for male, female, and others. Both are selected because they are not in a group. To make this radio button as a radio button group, we need to add a name attribute. And every radio button of a single group should be same name. Like I'm adding here the gender. So the second radio button name should be same and it is gender, and third one should be same and it is gender. Let's see in browser. Let's click. Now they are in a single group. Using use state hook, we can manage state for these radio buttons. Let's import this hook. First here use state, and let's define the state constant. Gender will be the state, and the set gender will be the method to update the state. Use state, I am adding other as the initial value. So for radio buttons, we can use a checked attribute to set the state. So let's add a checked. The state is the gender. Let's print this state, current state here. If selected gender, let's see in browser. Here we can see selected gender is other, which is correct, but radio button male is selected, which is not correct. Radio button other should be selected. Why it is happening? Let's see in the code. Here this checked is a boolean attribute and the gender has non-boolean values. There is a concept in JavaScript when non-boolean values are used in boolean context, these values are changed into either true or false. Here we can see the gender has non-boolean values other, which is not empty and which is used for checked attribute, and the checked attribute is boolean. So this non-empty non-boolean value is changed into true, and this statement becomes truthy. As a result, this radio button male is selected. So let's fix this issue by changing here Here I need to compare with the value male. Let's see in browser. So here male is not selected, but also other is not selected. Let's fix this issue. So basically I need to add this code. So for female it should be female, and for other radio button it should be other. Let's save and let's see in browser. Now other is selected, which is correct. Let's change the radio button. Okay, it is not changing. So let's see why it is not changing. Okay, to update the state, we need to call it setGender method. So here in onChange event, we can pass the event handler method, and inside the event handler method, we can call it setGender method to update the state. We can use arrow function as an event handler method. So here inside the arrow function, I can call it gender, setGender, and for the male radio button, I can pass male as a value, and for female radio button, I can pass female as value, and for other, I can pass other as value. Let's save and let's see in browser. Let's change the radio button from other to male. So now it has been changed and the state has been updated. Here we are passing hard-coded value, like here you can see we are passing male, female and other as hard-coded. If you want to change this code, if we take this value from the event parameter, like this will not work. Let's see. Event, target and value. This will not work because value attribute of this input has no value. Let's see in browser. Let's check. So here we can see selected gender is on, female. It is correct because I didn't change the code. Other, it's working, but for male, it is not working. If you can change to checked, it will also be not working. Let's see. So if we want to pass the value from the event.target, we need to define the value attribute of the radio button. And for this male radio button, the value will be the male. Now this will work. Let's see. Here, male, female. So let's change all other codes. So for female, the value will be the female, and for other, it should be other. So let's save and let's see in the browser. Refresh. Let's change to male. Yeah, now it is male and change to female. So it is working. So here we can see there is many code. So we can add a common event handler here. We can pass the event, and inside this method we can call a set gender and pass event dot target dot value. And now we can pass this handle change method. Let's save and let's see in browser. It's okay.